Hi everyone, my name's Adam Traum, and I'd like to welcome you to this homespun lesson on a 6-pack of Moveable Blues Licks. Alright, so let's get started with our first lick. This is a real simple one, but it's really so effective and you can use it in so many different ways. I'm basing it out of my F shape, but I've moved my F chord up to my G chord. F sharp, G. And so watch how that moves, and here we go. Starting on our root note here, on our G note, a good way to figure out which your G note is we've got our octave here. All right, so now we start here on the 5th fret, 4th string, G note. I'm going to hammer on 3rd to 4th fret, and then keep moving in an upward direction, pitch-wise. So let's just work on that first part. We're going to do this lick in C now, and so the position I've moved up from my A position. Here's my A note, B, C. And if we want to do the same lick in G, we could do it here, F here, but B here. But we're going to do it in C. I'm going to pick the same tempo, same groove. 1, 2, 3. Let's get into our second lick. This is going to be played with the Rock Me groove at 90 beats per minute, and it's going to be out of the key of A. 1, 2, 3. Let's first of all talk about where we're starting. On our first lick, we started on our root note here. On our second lick here, we're starting this lick on the 5th fret on the 1st and 2nd strings. And then I've got this real cool little discordant bend here. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my pinky on the 8th fret, my ring finger on. Welcome to lick number 4. This is a great little chromatic start to this run, and I'm going to be using the Rock Me groove at 90 beats per minute. This is something you could use with most blues grooves, but it works real well with the Rock Me. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a great little run. I love that little triplet start. It's 2 sets of triplets. So we've got triplet, triplet, which equals 1 quarter note, and it goes like this. And it's a little hammered on the 5th string, 5th fret. That's a D note. That in and of itself is a great little run. I'm going to move this to the key of G now, and I'm going to use the Memphis groove on this just to give you a different taste. I promise we've got a great shuffle groove coming up for you, which is essential to know for any kind of blues. 1, 2, 3. I promised you a shuffle, and we got a shuffle. So this is the key of E to start out, and I think you're going to love this lick. It uses this really cool shape that you might not have seen very much. It's kind of like a C shape, but then I'll just move it up, D, E, So we'll break it all down, but I'm going to go ahead and play it for you first and play a E145 shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Let's start here on the, so we've already reviewed, we've got that. All of those are a little bit familiar. This one might not be as familiar, so we're going to start with our pinky here. This is a great pinky workout. You can always use your ring finger, but I'd recommend employing your pinky. It's a great asset. So I'm going to go from here on my 5th string 7th fret, that's an E. And then 4, 5, 6 on the 4th string. So let's just do that much. Just do that a couple more times. And then notice how if I've got each finger covering each fret, it makes it a lot easier to